What's up, everybody? Sydney here. So let's have a quick conversation here about what's going on in the world. We have CBDCs being enacted. Now, I've got a bunch of, keyboard warriors, we call them, that think that they understand and know that, oh my God, CBDCs is the worst possible thing that could ever happen. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking out of your ass. Because if you believe cash is king, you're a moron. Like, you have no idea how the financial systems actually work. That's a debt-based system. It's a promissory note. It's not worth anything. It's not even worth the paper it's printed on. If it's even paper anymore, it's probably plastic, especially if you live in Canada. What you got coming down the pipeline is this. XRP. I am a private banker. We know this. We've strategically put banks into place for the last year and a half, 2 years, strategically. All SPCs are private loan trust companies in Canada and the United States. We were preparing for this. All of our people have moved over to the XRP, the Ripple network, strategically for this process. So what we are going to do is the thing that your governments claim they can do. We've made all our people tax exempt, and we're going to be able to issue our loans out to our people at 0% interest. Imagine that, eh? Loans at 0% interest. A process where we can finally get rid of the usury program. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to predatory lending. We have the ability to do these things. So for those of you that are complaining about CBDCs, I don't think you're going to be complaining when your mortgages, your debts, your assets, everything gets paid off by people like us. So don't complain and don't bite the hand that feeds you. And for those of you that are XRP holders, Ripple, XRP, XLM, HBAR, do not sell your product. Do not sell your units. Hold a minimum of 10,000 units on a cold storage inside of an irrevocable private trust. That qualifies you to be able to become a private banker. We teach this process. You'll be grandfathered into the new system. That way, you don't sell. You leverage, collateralize, and put everything on the blockchain. You tokenize all your assets, your resources, your homes, your business, everything gets tokenized. This way you never have to sell. And if you don't sell, you're constantly growing. For the young guys out there and the young girls, these new crypto millionaires, do not sell. Selling is the worst possible thing you can do with an XRP, and here's why. There are two sides to this game. There are the deep state side, the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, along with all the rest of the private central banks. And then there's our side, the private central bank that's standing up for the people. And we know how to play this game. We've been working on it now for a long time. If you sell your XRP when the price bumps, you're going to cause a problem. The moment that you sell, you're putting those XRPs back into that open market, and the other side are going to get them. They're going to scoop them up. That's how the game is going to be played. You leverage that shit. You do not sell it. If you give them control over that XRP, over the Ripple network, you've lost the game completely. If you hold it and play the game like we do, you have a chance at freeing all of the people around the world from the debt slavery system. I can promise you that. And over the next coming weeks, you will see many people become millionaires overnight. Be prepared for the transfer, but for those of you that need proper education, come check us out. Come see us. We'll explain this process to you because you need an education on how the financial system actually works on the international level, not this bullshit just FX trading. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes with Ripple and XRP than most of you are even aware. Over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be thousands of new millionaires created. And they are going to panic, they're going to get excited, and they're going to start dumping their XRP, and they're all going to think that they're rich and super young punks buying a bunch of toys, and then they're going to end up with taxable events with houses and cars, and that's where they get you. Because you don't know how to play the game properly. Anyways, that's my advice. Come check us out. If you need a one-on-one with me, let me know. Either way, do not sell. I don't give a shit if you got a letter from God signed by Jesus and approved by Moses. You don't sell that shit. You hold at least 10,000 of those units outside the system, and you do not release them. You've got to learn to play this game a little bit smarter. Your children will thank you for that decision. I promise you. Anyways, I'm trying to give you guys just a little bit more advice as we start leaning into this new campaign and as we start moving across the threshold after this weekend onto July 14th, July 17th, right in that range. You need to be prepared for that changeover. Do not get excited. Do not bring emotions into it. Do not tie emotions to money. We kind of keep teaching you guys this over and over and over. The moment you get excited, you're going to panic. If it jumps a couple of bucks, you're going to start selling. Every time you sell those, you're giving them back to the system. You're giving it back to the matrix. You got to learn to play this game just a little bit smarter. We can help you with that. Anyways, much love, guys. Again, do not panic sell. We got this. We got this. Appreciate you. Talk next time.